Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be covering all the different features of Spookyswap. That includes swapping, depositing your tokens into a liquidity pool to earn LP tokens in return, and depositing those LP tokens into a farm in order to earn huge APY rewards. After that, we're going to unstake our LP tokens from the farm and take them out of the liquidity pool, so exchange our LP tokens back for the original tokens that we put in the liquidity pool. And then I'm going to show you guys how to use the XBOO token to earn staking rewards without depositing it into a liquidity pool and earning dual staking rewards so that you can earn other tokens while you are staking your XBOO. So to get started, let's go and do our first swap. We're going to take our FTM, our Fantom, and we're going to turn that into XBOO token. So we have 95, almost 96 Fantom here, and we're going to turn that into Spooky token. We're going to do half of it so that way we can deposit all of it into a liquidity pool because you need 50% of each coin to deposit it into a liquidity pool. I am actually going to only do 46 of these tokens because I also need to make sure that I have enough Fantom for the fees that I have to pay, the transaction fees. So let's go ahead and do that. Up here in the top right corner where you see my mouse, you can't see it on the screen, but I'm just accepting through my MetaMask to confirm this transaction. So I check to make sure that everything looks in order and I click confirm, and then I'll show you this transaction submitted window, and then I'll show you the transaction that has been confirmed on the Fantom blockchain. And this is coming from FTM scan. All right, now that we have our XBOO token and our Fantom, we're gonna go and deposit them into a liquidity pool. So let's go to the liquidity pool, and we're gonna take all of our XBOO token and we're gonna match it 50-50 with our Fantom, and we're gonna supply it to the liquidity pool. So there we go. I'm gonna accept the transaction in the top right here. There it goes. All right, it's been accepted. And now we can go on to the farm section. So we have our LP token now. After we deposit our coins into the liquidity pool, they give us an LP token back for that pool. So we deposit it into the FTM and XBOO pool right here. And so we can take our LP token from that pool and deposit it into this farm to earn these rewards. So you can hover over here to see where those rewards are coming from. It shows that 95.21% of those rewards are coming from the inflation of the Spookyswap token XBOO. So the contract is minting new tokens and then distributing them to the people who have their LP tokens staked in these farms. The other 7.56%, that is coming from swapping fees. So whenever you make a swap like we just did earlier, you have to pay a 0.3%. Actually, it might be a little lower on Spookyswap. I think it might be 0.25% fee on your swap. And that allows the people who are depositing their liquidity into the liquidity pools, like us, to earn interest on our deposits. So it incentivizes us to deposit liquidity into the pools so that other people can go and swap with better liquidity. So we're going to go and take our LP tokens here and deposit them into the FTM XBOO pool, or sorry, farm. This is the farm. There we go. I'm going to accept the transaction. Okay. It's been accepted. All right. We are currently sitting in the pool now. We've got our LP tokens staked in the pool, and we're going to be earning this much APR over the course of a year. This is an estimate based off of the current emissions and the current swapping fees. So this value will not stay the same over the course of a year. If XBOO token goes up in value a lot, then this may go up, or over time the emission schedule is going to go down and more people might add liquidity to this pool. So you're going to be fighting with other people for the same rewards. So this will probably go down in the future. But right now, the APR that you can earn right now is really, really high. You'll see that our rewards have started to stack up. We only have around 94 bucks in this pool, so it's not going to be too much of rewards for us yet, but you can see it stack up here. It'll stack up very slowly, but if you have a lot of money in here, this turns out to be a huge amount of APR. So for instance, if you had $100,000 in this pool, which is a lot, you would end up although plenty of people have that much in here, because you can see this is how much liquidity has already been deposited into this pool. So that's 58 million. And for every $100,000 that you have deposited in this pool, then every maybe 3.5 days you would make about 1% on that. That would be $1,000. So just imagine if you took $100,000, you put it into this pool, and then every 3.5 days you had $1,000 in income. That's how insane this is. So let me show you quick how to harvest. So if you harvest, this is just going to take the rewards that you've earned and it's going to put them back into your wallet. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And you'll see that it has been accepted. And in a second, this will go back down. Sometimes the, oh, there it goes. That was really fast. Sometimes the UI will take a little bit of time to update, but it does go through on the Fantom network very quickly. For now, I'm just going to unstake and we're going to move on to the next part of the video. I'm going to show you guys how to get your tokens back after you've done all this. How do you get your tokens back out of the liquidity pool? So we're going to take our LP tokens and unstake them from the farm. All right, they've been unstaked, and now we're going to go back to the liquidity page, and we're going to go to My Potions. This is going to show you all the liquidity positions that you have on Spookyswap. So these are LP tokens being staked, and I'm going to withdraw our tokens from the pool, and in exchange I have to give them all my LP tokens back. You need to approve that, so you sign a message. I'm signing the message. Okay, now I'm withdrawing. All right, it's gone through. So we have our tokens back now, and we can go back to the home, or back to the swap page, and you'll see that we have our tokens back. So we can swap them back to Fantom if we want. So I could sell, for instance, if I wanted to sell my BOO token for Fantom, I put the BOO up here and then the Fantom down here. If you wanted to sell Fantom for BOO, you switch it like this. So whichever one you want to sell, you put on top, whichever one you want to buy on the bottom. But just to show you guys, I'll sell one BOO token back to Fantom. Oh yeah, why don't I go over this real quick before I canceled the transaction. I want to show you guys what this page means. So you have the price at which your swap is going to be exchanged at. So you can see how much Fantom for every one BOO you're going to get, or you can see how much BOO for every one Fantom you're going to get. It also tells you, you have an option to change the slippage, however much slippage you want. Usually I keep it at 0.5, but it's up to you. Then it shows you the price impact. So if you're doing a huge amount of like a huge trade, you'll notice that the price impact is going to increase because the amount of liquidity in the pool is not big enough to, well, I guess the more you are trading in one swap, the bigger of an impact you're going to have on the price. So that's what that's saying right there. And they'll tell you the minimum amount received and the fee that you're going to have to pay. So this is the 0.3. Okay, it's actually 0.2% that you have to pay, not 0.3%. And that will go to the liquidity providers in the liquidity pool, and then 0.3% of it will go to the XBOO stakers. And I'm going to show you guys how to stake XBOO in a minute here. But first, let me just show you how you can sell another BOO token. So we'll go like that. And any second now it should go through. All right, it's gone through. So we've sold one BOO token for 18.6 Fantom. All right, for the next stage, I'm going to show you guys how to stake your BOO tokens without putting them into a liquidity pool. There's some advantages to this. When you do stake it just in one of these pools instead of putting it into a liquidity pool, you don't have to worry about impermanent loss. I'm not going to get into impermanent loss. There are a lot of good videos on YouTube you can go and look into if you want to learn more about that. If you're getting serious into staking, I recommend that you do look into impermanent loss. It's something that you should learn before you deposit a significant amount of money into these pools. So let's approve our BOO. So we're just saying that, okay, we're going to let this contract use our BOO token. If you're new to Spookyswap, you'll need to approve all the different functions before you can use them. So you're just going to have to get used to that. So there we go. And now we need a stake. So we take our BOO token that we have and we're going to stake it in this contract. All right, I've confirmed the transaction and we're going to earn around 43.87% on our deposit. So you have a deposit of 1.46244 BOO token and over the course of a year at the current rate of swap fees, we're going to earn about 43.87%, which is a lot. And we don't have to worry about impermanent loss either. So now that we have it staked in here, this isn't the only thing you can do. You can actually stake it in here, and in return you get XBOO. So you stake your BOO in, you get XBOO out. And you can go down here and stake your XBOO in one of these pools to earn different tokens of your choosing. So we could earn Scream, we could earn more wrapped Fantom. It's basically just Fantom, it's just been wrapped, so it can be used in contracts. And then you can also get FOO token. So why don't we go ahead and try the Scream. Real quick, we need to approve the contract to use our XBOO tokens. Any second now. There we go. And now we're going to stake our XBOO tokens in here to earn 23.26% a year in Scream tokens. So this is cool because we're also at the same time we are staking our BOO token into this contract, so we're getting 43.89% in BOO, and then we're also going to be earning 23.26% over the course of the year because we're staking our XBOO into this contract. So you stake your BOO into this contract and you get your XBOO, and then you come down here and you stake your XBOO into this contract and you get Scream tokens. So it adds up pretty fast. So we're getting it right now. It's just we don't have so much in here that's going to stack up really fast. So why don't I go ahead and unstake that so we can get our XBOO tokens back out of the contract. Did it go through? Oh, I think maybe I approved it. I think I approved it, not. There we go. Oh, it went through actually. Okay, we're good to go. So now we have our BOO token. I'll show you guys this real quick, or XBOO token rather. I'll show you guys this real quick. If you have BOO token and you just want to stake it into a pool for 8 more days or almost 9 days, you will be able to still stake your BOO tokens in here and earn a flat 64%. Which is pretty cool. This was in the bootstrapping phase of the Spookyswap Dex, and it will be discontinued in around 9 days. They're going to be coming out with new value propositions for the BOO token, so worry not if you've missed out on this. They're going to be having more tokens that you can stake with in this pool pretty soon, or rather dual stake opportunities up here. So now that we've got our XBOO token back out of this contract, we're going to go and unstake our XBOO token and get our BOO out of that contract. Alrighty, we've got our XBOO. Our XBOO has been burned, and in return we get our BOO token back, and we can go back, and if you want we can swap it back. So we have our 1.46 BOO token. We're going to send it all back to Fantom. There we go. Confirm. And there it goes. It's through. All right. So in this video so far, we've covered how to swap, how to deposit liquidity into a pool, how to use your LP tokens that you receive for depositing your liquidity into farms and earning high APR rewards, how to unstake your LP tokens from the farms, how to exchange your LP tokens back for the tokens you originally started with. And then we also covered how to stake your BOO token into the XBOO contract and how to receive additional dual staking rewards using the Scream token. Thank you everyone for coming to my video today and watching. I hope this was helpful for all of you. I'm going to be coming out with some new tutorials on how to use different Fantom DeFi apps. I think maybe next time I will be going over the Spookyswap Dex and show you guys how to use that and the different features over there. And for now, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for stopping by.